Bruce McGregor came up with concocted numbers on the American bison and then got caught out by a young man from Montana who had his facts at his fingertips. Bruce McGregor just sat there in stony silence.
Yep, I have a question directed at, is it Bruce in the middle?
Bruce?
Hi. All right, Bruce, I'm a Yank, and I was delighted when you mentioned one of my favorite species of animal, which was the Great American Bison. And I think you'd be interested to know that it wasn't that the Great American Bison was driven down to a few thousand in number. They were driven down to 27 in a number. And the reason that the Great American Bison were driven near extinction was because of the cattle industry. And the reason that Native Americans were driven off their land was to make room for the cattle industry. And to this day, the Montana Department of Livestock, and I grew up in West Yellowstone, Montana, continues to slaughter Great American Bison for the very reason that the cattle industry and the meat industry is afraid that they're going to compete with their cattle over grazing lands. I'm very concerned about biodiversity. Phil Wolin and Peter Singer brought up the very good point that we're facing this great mass extinction. And when the greatest threats to species surviving is ocean pollution, global warming, and deforestation, and the meat industry is the largest factor in all three of those things, I wonder how meat is good for biodiversity.
Thank you. Yeah.
Bruce McGregor listened to Philip Wollen's speech, and it clearly affected him. His first words were, "It looks like I am on a hiding to nothing," indeed.
Bruce McGregor. Well, I'm on a hiding to nothing, aren't I?